Alright, well, it's a friggin' miserable around as frig out day outside and inwards today, so friggin' we'll sound us what we can daunt this in the shop. I want to get this friggin' hinge done. Or maybe not done, but at least, you know, where it's got to go so that we can put the skins onto it and then, you know, because we don't want to have a bunch of nonsense in the way of the skins. That's foolish. I mean, this is Inwood Customs, so fuck it, that's probably what we're going to end up doing, fighting like a goof, trying to get the skins up and around and a bunch of bullshit that we weld onto it. But hopefully I don't get on too much hash, and I remember not to weld it on completely today, and we can, well, maybe, I mean, if I can go and get the thing, but it's, the sheet metal's out in the fucking berm container. It's windier as frig and rainier as frig and colder out as frig, and I'm by myself as frig, so, and I don't think I want to wrestle an 8-foot sheet of the sheet metals as frig out in that. But we'll daunt this. But this seems to be into the cool down factor. I'm so stupid, I cut it 2 times, unbelievers, but yeah, it's going to be like the hinge, right? And then you just get like into the bottom of that guy, we'll just weld like a receptacle that will accept like sort of like a jack handle or a piece of bar, just something like that. We'll just jab it in there, and then we can, you know, do this and that and pull it out, right? So my plan is to have the hinge on that corner, and then the blower on this corner, so as you know, you'll be able to take the handle, move the lid over, so the handle will be there, the lid will be over here, so, and the torch will be coming in over here, so you basically have, you know, 60% or more of all the way around here to do your workingsies, right? Because the lid will be like blook over here like this, blook, right? So anyways, it's freezing or it's frig out cold out, that's why the heater just turned on, so whilst it's fucking worms and ups in here's, let's go check the mail word. They're terrible! I expect them! Yeah, I was telling you about, got a bit of news yesterwards, and I got a little bit of a story for you to tell. The next day, which is today, I had a bit of a fucking visitor camping out at the end of my lanewards. And it's weird how they didn't get their way, so now they're camping out at the end of my lanewards. That's odd. That seems kind of strange. I wonder if they have an explanation for such behaviors, but anyways, hopefully there's way more awesomers, a bunch of somethings for Pug 1, and if you want to send Pug 1 a bunch of awesomers for somethings, there's an address in the fucking prescription, P.O. Box 98, Inwood, Ontario, NO1KO, mucho gracias, cool, senorita. Oh, fuck, it's just a pig iron flyer, those bastards. Oh, frigga snack you pig irons. Oh man, frig's sakes. Oh, there goes the next couple of my hours. Oh my goodness, so many special words of the speciality deal words for Pug 1 airtime. Oh look, hey, we can be the dry words dicks. Oh, they're not home to nerds. Eh? Must have found some employment. They hate that kind. Wasn't sure how that was gonna work. Gonna fucking slice my arm off or what? But yeah, not too bad at all. The fucking thing's fucking 97 feet long. So if I can go, didn't want to take it down, and holy shit, right? So lop the little piece off in positions. They're facts. It's facts. Oh, fuck, normally it's the other words around. I left the fucking camera recording like a son of a bitch for like a whole bunch with my back to the camera, which is kind of cool. But anyways, that's, you know, we're just gonna probably, you know, weld her down in the Whitward, and then we got that bearing, and then we got like the arse coil. Of course, it's hot as fuck, so I don't want to touch it too many times, but you know, it's not gonna spin, you know, overly a lot, but Sure is fucking smooth for what it is. But remember the problems with the drill yesterday? Drilled. Well, that was all completely unnecessary because I got to cut it just below that line and then drill my hole down in amongst there. And then that will allow the stovepipe to just be levels with the top, and like, you know, I could make it like that or fucking cobble it like that and just drill the hole and fucking, you know, because I'm gonna make like Ruckner did with the upstand thing with the couple triangle bits, so it's not just hanging by the edge, right? It'll be like supported out here, but yeah, fuck it. Cut that off, drill more holes. Hey, it's only fucking inwood. Hey, what happened? Beg my pardon. Got rid of half of the unnecessary work we did fucking yesterday, fucking right before bed. Maybe next time I'll fucking realize that working on shit right before bed isn't a good idea. Beg my pardon. I don't know why I didn't use the drill press yesterday. It says I'm a goof. So I guess I do know why. That's not even clamped in there. Oh my fuck, unbelievable, boys. I'm a fucking idiot. Boy, if that grabbed you, you wouldn't have no time to do fuck all. Even in slow-mo on, but anyways, we're back to square cigarette here. Weld that bitch onto the stovepipe and friggin' my snack. How much was something? It's amazing I got all this shit and fucking come up with the ways that I come up with to do the things that I do. Oh, fuck, I'm dumb. But anyways, after Mickey Mousing around like a complete goof for way too long, we finally got something that might be considered usable. Put that on there like quit. And then so you'll notice we got plenty of up, but then if it was to, you know, swing out and then drop down, you know, we might even make a little bump stopper there so it'll only go slightly lower than it needs to go for here. And then we might not need a hook for the handle. If we make that a bump stop, and then we can just swing it out and fucking leave it. But the thing with swinging it out and just leaving it is, so, you know, it gets bumped into or something, it could just fucking swing back over across into the fucking stovepipe and that'd be dicked. But I guess maybe not, because it would be kind of, you know, you open it up and it would just sort of sit on the edge a little bit, maybe. I don't know, but. So now we gotta fucking get a hunk of pipe and then something to weld into there so we can jab it in there and use that as the accrement, the dirty old accrement. So anyways, 7 or 8 more hours and a bunch of more fucking absolutely ridiculous methods, and we should have a little asshole with a guy. And don't need her too long. It's probably good. Worry about it another dude. Oh, Lord. Very unsafe practices here at Inwood Customs. So yeah, less or more. That's the type of so then we'll end up having like a hook or something, you know, right around there. And then book, it'll just hang way the fuck over there. And we want it back, set it back. What? I mean, that's not welded on there or anything, of course, because I gotta, you know, first I gotta wrap the sides with the fucking sheet models, and then we can attach this guy here, and then we can determine, you know, whereabouts we want our lid to sit, and then we can, you know, weld this guy to that guy where do we need it. But friggin' Germanic engineering, boys, eh? For smooth actions. Friggin' rights we did, eh? And then if it was welded on there, of course, it'd be a lot easier, but we just got that guy stabbed in there for the handle, so that you're not tripping over the friggin' thing whilst it's fucking shut. But anyways, boys, if you ever wanted to notice how to make a rotating hinge assembly for your smelting operation, I think we covered 30% of the bases. Yeah, friggin' right. Made that mostly out of little scrap nugget bits that we scabbed off the friggin' metal decks. So friggin' rights for that, but I'm fucking starving. How much for something terrible? The old lady made chillwords. Got a little bit for lunch. But she's gonna put on rice and different things. Let's go something. Let's go something. How much for something? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Not even how much for something yet. Tip a word. How much for something? Might have just missed a show, boys. Oh, now that my lungs are filled right to the brim with different types of the friggin' cancer-causing particles, fucking should probably call her a night. What do you think about them apples? Hey, just enough. Just enough to do 2 layers in the top, 3 layers around the sides. Got enough to maybe do my schmelting pot. I should have kept one of those bags of the Concrew, but now that we've sampled the Frigasacner, I know which kind I'm gonna get, and it's the kind I didn't have, so we'll save this shit up here, and then we'll end up making ourselves a forge, a gas forge, out of a bucket, some Concrew, and some schmelting blanket. Looks like friggin' R2C3PO for frig sack. Beep boop, beep boop, take me to your dealer. Eh? Friggin' rights it does, boys. Pugwin built that. He did. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Think we figure out what we're gonna do for the sheet metals. Wrap it, cut the hole, figure out how we're gonna fuse it. I don't see why we couldn't just fucking weld along one of these seams or something and then wrap it around and then fucking, you know, put a couple straps around it or something to hold her taut and then fucking weld it up the side. I don't imagine we'd ever need to take that apart unless, of course, it fucking busts all to shit, in which case, well, you know, we'd probably patch the inside if we had to with some patch mortar, a little bit. But, yeah, wrap the outside, cap the fucking cap, clean up our fucking mess. We'll toss our hinge on there, and we'll be ready to put some fire to it. We might as well paint it too, I suppose, since we got her this far, but And then next week, Shifty's going to see Carponics there, so friggin' rates for that. We'll have our shop back for different types of the projectiles on Rusty. I'm gonna think about seeing about making a bumper, and I do gotta take that rod there and make a exhaust hanger mount flange bearing, because it's just hanging on by a chunk of the metals right now. But other than that, I think we did not too bad today. And we got a little police harassment for a latter vidya. Eh? Fuck, wait till you guys hear this one. Oh! Fuck, you're gonna think I'm kidding. I wish I was kidding. You're gonna think I was kidding, but I ain't kidding. So anyways, boys, there's the heater, so I better fuck off because it's gonna just start belligerentizing any memento now. But if you like the progress on the fuck smelting pot so far, so how about a finger fotch on that like button, and if you missed them, check out a couple vidges from earlier in the week. But anyways, boys, beg my pardon, no cheats here, going to the park one. Until tomorrow.
Don't let the watchers get you.